Greetings, Earthlings! Welcome to RFF Picks. Today I have a correlated NFL four-man prize pick slip for you for Thursday Night Football. So we have a matchup with the Seahawks and Falcons on Sunday that I'm pairing it with, and then also a matchup Thursday Night Football between the Broncos and Saints. But first of all, I wanted to explain a little bit about myself. For those who are recurring viewers, I'm sorry you haven't seen me in a while. It's been about 2.5 weeks since I've come on here and made a video. I want to apologize for that. Me and Miles, my comrade, we ended up talking a little bit tonight, and we're going to do a better job about getting y'all plays on the YouTube channel. We're also going to be posting of course, we've always been doing this, but posting all of our plays on the Winnable as well. But we're trying to do better about posting videos on our YouTube. So, for those who don't know, we have our Real Friends in Football community or Real Friends community on our YouTube. So Real Friends in Football, we have 35,000 subscribers. We started that YouTube channel about 2.5 years ago. That channel has 35,000 subscribers. Initially, we wanted that channel to be a gambling channel. We talked about, week one spreads, season bets, player props, all that kind of stuff. Kind of shifted it to a generic football channel where we post team videos, hype videos, stuff like that on that channel. So Miles does a lot of videos on there. Recently, or I guess it's not really recently, we started RFF Picks after the Super Bowl. So it's been about 8 months since we started this channel. This channel's up to 1,900 subscribers, and then we have our RFF Shorts channel and our podcast channel. That RFF Shorts channel already is at I just noticed recently because one of our videos went viral. It's at 720 subscribers. So if you like what you see here, go follow us on all of our channels. We also have a Twitter, we have a Instagram, we have a TikTok, all that good stuff. So we're gonna be a little bit more consistent about posting on this channel, RFF Picks. As you can see below, I am up 500 units over the past 3 years. So I've been gambling about 12 years of my life. Over the past 3 years, I've become a profitable gambler. As you can see below at the bottom left, I'm a 7% ROI, over 7,000 bets, 500 units. And since doing that, I've increased my unit because I trust my system. And then I don't want to the other thing is I'm not a bullshitter. So when I come on this channel, I'm a put my money where my mouth is type person. And so when I first started doing this gambling, I started learning a lot more about EV gambling. I started learning about more correlated betting. And then the other thing I do is villain betting, right? So EV betting, what that is, say on sports books, there are all these, say the line for Juju Smith-Schuster, he's a receiver on the Chiefs. His line at sportsbooks is at 3.5, right? His receptions is at 3.5. And then say at this other sportsbook, you're getting it at 2.5, right? So, or PrizePicks, say PrizePicks is offering this to you at 2.5. Other sportsbooks like FanDuel, DraftKings is offering at 3.5. Getting Juju, betting that line at 2.5 is very, very advantageous, right? You want to bet that 2.5. So make sure when you're betting, just a general mindset when you're betting across sportsbooks that you're getting the best value at that bet. So if you like something a lot, make sure you're checking all 5 different sportsbooks, whatever it is, that this line is offered at a lot cheaper at this other site, right? So I've been doing a lot of that since doing it. I want to be on the sportsbook side of a lot of my bets. NFL, I was really good weeks 1 through 4. The past couple weeks was as really public. The best way to describe what I do when it comes to villain betting and betting on the sports books is that I want to be, when I go into a bar or when I go talk to all my friends, I want to be on the side that nobody's on. So obviously I was wrong, especially this week, but the Bills were a popular play. Everyone liked the Bills. I was on the Jets. The Jets were at home. I'm giving a horrible example because this hits a lot more than doesn't hit. I think it's like a 56% win rate most of the time, 58% win rate, whatever. But you want to be on the side that the sportsbook's on. That's what I'm trying to get to right here. Because think about Vegas, right? They have all these sportsbooks. They make a ton of money. They have the gleaming lights, all that kind of stuff. You want to be on the side that the sports books are on, right? So you want to fade the popular teams like the Chiefs. You want to fade the Bills. The Cowboys might even be a good example. And you want to make sure you're betting on those ugly teams, right? So enough into that. I just want to kind of talk through my process of how I won a lot, but we do a lot of correlated betting here as well. So if you want to sign up for all of our plays, we have a website or a a platform called Winnable. What this is, an easy way to get our plays, right? Via text, via email. I post all of my plays, and Miles posts all of his plays on our Winnable. Free plan is going to be one free pick a day. There's going to be a lot of boosts that I'm going to be putting on there as well. So it's going to be like one free pick a day plus boosts. And then the MVP plan is going to be all of our bets. So we do a lot of Counter-Strike. We do a lot of League of Legends. We do a lot of NFL. We do a lot of college football on here primarily. And then NBA is coming up as well. So we're going to be doing bets for that. But if you want to sign up for that, or at a generic level, if you want to follow our picks, just go to Winnable and sign up for the free plan. At a minimum, sign up for a free plan. MVP plan is going to be $99 a month. If you want to sign up for the MVP plan for free, type in code RFF and you get that for free for 1 month. So right now, this is an old screenshot. I think we're over like 1,000 subscribers. I think we have like 1,200 subscribers. Then that's just for Winnable. So when I make a play, I'm sending that play out to like 1,200 people that signed up for the play. So hopefully y'all have been enjoying the plays, the people that are now on there, and then in the future that are going to be signing up for that. So finally, here's going to be the play. So what we're doing here, this is a correlated slips, right? So for those who follow the channel, y'all know a lot that we do correlated betting here, right? So NFL is me and Miles' bread and butter. This is what we do all the time. We love NFL. We are autistic when it comes to NFL. We watch Red Zone throughout the entire Sunday. We watch all Thursday Night Football, Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football. Watch all of that, and then I'll go back and rewatch like condensed versions of that or highlights of those as well. And then not just that, but I'm also just listening to podcasts all day and on Twitter all day. So I'm just like super in tune when it comes to football. And so I really, really like this play, right? So this is going to be, let me kind of explain the thought process behind this. So we are pairing up Geno Smith and DK Metcalf. We're going less passing yards, less receiving yards for both of them. So the Seahawks are going to be underdogs in this game. They're going against Atlanta. Atlanta's a great home team. You know, they're doing a lot better. I think they're like a 4-2 team now, and they're a top 10 NFL team. And the Seahawks have been really not playing well recently. They're the past 3 weeks they have lost. So. And DK Metcalf has not been doing too hot as well. That Thursday Night Football game that they played against the 49ers was just not a great showing between both of them, honestly. So there's definitely some regression on the side of Geno Smith and DK Metcalf. So what we're hoping for here is enough of kind of that. What we're kind of hoping for in this thought process, right, is that if Geno Smith has a bad game, it's very likely that DK Metcalf is going to have a bad game. That's where the correlation comes, right? And you can even switch it and say the opposite. You could say, if DK Metcalf has a bad game, it's likely that Geno doesn't have a good game either, right? And if the game script follows that way also, they're both going to go under. So think about it. Think of it in the reverse concept, right? If Patrick Mahomes had a very good game, he threw for 300 passing yards, it's very likely that a lot of those passing yards are going to Travis Kelce. So if Patrick Mahomes goes over his line total, then it's very likely that Kelce went over his line total as well, because that's his number one target. So Geno Smith's number one target is DK Metcalf. If he goes under his passing yards, it is it is likely that DK Metcalf goes under his receiving yards also, right? It's not always going to happen, but like I said, we go back to the screenshot of what I've been doing for a long time and winning a lot of these PrizePicks slips and etc. that I've been doing this thought process. And it's very popular throughout the gambling community, what we're doing here when it comes to correlated, right? So on the bottom slip, right? So we have correlated here. What we're hoping for at the bottom play, and this is I feel like a lot of you are going to love this play. We're going over field goals made between the two bad teams, Saints and Denver, in an ugly Thursday Night Football game. So for those who don't know, the way that football works is Thursday Night Football is played. There's a lot of controversy behind it because some people like it, some people don't. But it's not a great game because it's not a good product to put out there, because what it is you have a team or two teams going against each other that don't have a lot of room to study each other, right? Obviously, this is going to be a divisional game, but at the end of the day, Sunday, they just played their games. They're going to have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then they're playing already again on Thursday. So there's not a lot of, There's not a lot of I was gonna stay studying between whatever. So, anyways, there's not a lot of time between the game, and so what we're hoping for here is a bad poor game. If this bad poor game happens, it's very likely that both the kickers are going to go over their total, right? So we see that a lot. We see Thursday football, a lot of the times these kickers are going over their totals. We actually just watched that in the Monday Night Football game, even though they missed a lot, but there was a lot of field goals going back and forth between the two teams. And we have two ugly teams right here. The Saints, who have Spencer Rattler at quarterback. They've lost like 3 in a row now. And then we have a rookie quarterback in Bo Nix. Divisional game should be very ugly. The total in this game is like 37 or something like that. So there should be a lot of field goals between these two teams. So that's going to be the final slip, the correlated slip. And we're going to be posting a lot more of these videos. Hopefully I explain that decently well for you to kind of understand the thought process behind that. So we're going to pair up right here. One pair, put it all into one. The other great thing I like about this slip as well is there's no payout shift. So it's a 10x power play, four picks to win 500. And like I said, it's an advantageous line because we have 2 correlated slips within one slip. So that's going to be the play. I posted on the Winnable already. Me and Miles are going to be posting a lot more videos on here, so get ready. I think he's going to try to do more in the morning. I'll try to do more at night. And so be on the lookout for that. And thank you, and let's win.